Do you know, I love this club, A, because you're all really brilliant, B, because you're out on a Monday night and you don't give a shit that you're missing double Coronation Street, Sally's trial tonight, and C, because they got a black background and I like to wear black and look slimmer, so I like to blend in. So I'm Suzy, I'm from Plymouth. Do you know Plymouth? If you're not sure, just get on the southbound train, stay on it for ages. I talk like this on purpose, this is my actual accent. Tom Daly is also from Plymouth, you know the diver? You know the little orange boy in his pants? You know that little boy there? He's somebody's father now, I can't say that anymore. But he's from Plymouth as well, but he don't speak like me because he's successful, he's phased it out. But I love coming up to London. I volunteered as tribute to go on first because I'm on a promise tonight, yay! I know, I've actually got a man waiting for me in an Airbnb. It kind of wasn't planned, it was an act, because the Airbnb app is the same colour as the Tinder app, and I was a little bit drunk. I thought, I'll just go with it, just go with it. Any of you lot use Airbnb? Some of them, I travel around a lot, some of them can be very creative with the description of the place. I stayed in one place and it said it was a single, cosy, bijou room with washing facilities. It was a lilo in a cupboard with a little KFC wet wipe on the pillow. That was my shower, a little KFC, little wipes. Yeah, I did my best. I did all the areas that needed doing. It does sting a bit, but everyone likes lemon. So that's mine. I'm going to rush through this. Mark mentioned Me Too a few times, didn't he? There, I tried to get involved with the hashtag Me Too, but I was thinking about it. I thought I really want to get involved and support my fellow women and all that. And I was thinking, right, what stories have I got? And then I thought, well, to be honest, I've mostly been up for it. Generally, it was racking my brains, and then I remembered the last time I actually felt violated by a man was when U2 put their album in my iTunes without my permission. No. Hashtag U2 Me Too. To start our own Twitter, we've all been violated by Bono at some point. Hands up if you listened to that shit. Nobody did they? Nobody did. Fuck you, using up my storage. Fuck you, Bono. Anyway, so yeah, Plymouth. You might recognise my accent. A lot of people think I'm from Bristol, you know, because they don't think there's anything underneath Bristol. But Plymouthians, where the accent, you might be thinking, where do I know that accent from? It's the Jeremy Kyle show. That's where you know my accent from. Where's the Americans? The Americans. The Jeremy Kyle show is like Jerry Springer, but less classy. The people that go on it, you'd think that they've just been rounded up in the street, but they've actually been invited on there. They knew they were going to be on telly, so you'd think they'd have a wash, make an effort, do you know what I mean? There was a woman on it the other day, she looked like she'd literally just been putting the bins out. And someone had come up and said, do you want to be on telly? And she's like, have I got time to get ready? No, get in the car. But I respected her a little bit, because she matched her tracksuit top to her tracksuit bottoms and her fake Ugg boots. But she couldn't match the baby to the men in the chairs. That was the problem. They're very fertile people. So, who's the 42-year-old in the front that looks very young? Oh, I'm 42 as well. Give me, shake your hand, shake your hand. See, she knows, because she can see my neck. See, I look young from above, you know, and now that I'm 42, any photo of myself is always from above, like this, because there's a thing that goes on in your neck when you're over 40, this weird thing happens, and I didn't notice it happen. I only noticed when I was walking along the street the other day, texting my friend, and I took an accidental selfie from down there. Have you ever done that? Have you ever seen that in your camera album and thought, oh dear God? Because you never want anyone, you're seeing me from that angle now, and I thought, well, I never want anyone to ever see me, so now the camera goes up there. But I've just got a little bit of information for you. I've realised that angle, the accidental selfie angle, is what they see when we go on top. I'm just saying, you know, you go to great lengths for that, but, you know, I'm just missionary from now on, or wear a scarf. That's the only way. No one wants to see that shit. No one needs to see you from that angle. It's not great, is it? I might seem a bit nervous to you. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've literally spent the last 4 hours in Wetherspoons on Charing Cross Road having a lot of coffee refills because I had to meet up with my friend. I had 4 hours to kill and I thought, where can I go that's warm, has got cosy seats and is really cheap? Wetherspoons. It's like a little haven in it, Wetherspoons, like loads of coffee. Because we'd got a booth that was like the holy grail in it of Wetherspoons. We got a booth and we were sat there, and then 5 o'clock hit and all the people in suits came in looking at us, and we're like just sitting there with our cups, and I'm like, should we pretend to get our coats on, really fuck with them? They were like hovering, and every 5 minutes we'd start putting our coats on and we're like, take them off again. That's how I get my kicks. But I love a Wetherspoons Wetherspoons, you know why I like Wetherspoons? Because there's no airs and graces. They still serve you dinner on a plate. I respect them. Because nowadays you go to all these hipster places, don't you? You know the hipster places where people with square beards with a top knot serve you food on driftwood. Has that happened to you? You order your dinner and it comes over on a bit of kitchen tile. And then you get 4 chips in a cage and you're like, what the fuck is this? I was in one place the other day and I brought my dinner over and there was like 4 chips in a little novelty shopping trolley and I swear I ordered a portion. And I was like, excuse me, what is this? And they said they're triple cooked chips and I said, well, I want fresh ones, please. And they do all that thing now where they try and make it sound all fancy, you know, like hand torn chicken and smashed avocado. Have you ever smashed an avocado? Have you ever been that angry? Why would you be so angry? Hand torn chicken, pulled pork. Don't even want to know what's going on in the kitchen. I was in a place the other day in Shoreditch, the most hipster place ever. They served me my dinner on a beard. That's what's happening. Genuinely happening in the world. It's just crazy. And because I'm from Plymouth, you see, we're very sort of slow moving down there. We don't tut up people on escalators in Plymouth. We're all very, we say thank you driver when we get off the bus and everything. We're very kind people. But in London, like, they make you rush around, don't they? And I got very traumatised today because I was crossing the road, right? And normally there's a little green man, isn't there? And you go, oh, I'm going to cross the road now. Now you get 10, 9, 8. And you feel like you're in the Hunger Games. Because I get a bit anxious, you know, if it gets to number 6, I think I can't make it. And I just sort of, if you see someone standing on the curb, they're probably from Devon. You know. We genuinely think we're going to get vaporised if we don't make it across in 10 seconds. Oh shit! I'll wait for the next. Save yourselves! I'll meet you in an hour at Wetherspoons. Oh dear. What else has been going on? Put on a bit of weight, that's fine, so wear black. I got very upset during the summer actually. I think Love Island's very bad for the self-esteem, isn't it? Did you watch Love Island? They're not real people. They're not real people, they're all Barbie dolls. None of them had shaving rash or cellulite, none of them farted, did they? No. None of them walked down the beach 5 minutes, come back with their thighs on fur because they got chub rub. Nobody had chub rub on Love Island, did they? Do you get that, Sarah? Do you get that chub rub? Yeah. Everyone gets it. Everyone gets chub rub. You don't see them sitting there vaselining up their thighs and going, oh dear God. No, that doesn't happen on Love Island. I think they should have a fat people Love Island next year, do you? Like a villa next door, right? Deliveroo on tap, you know, that kind of thing. They should have a fat people Love Island where they're all sitting around in their tummy control swimmers, spilling out of the sides, you know, like plucking out their pubes, because they don't have pubes on Love Island, do they? No, nobody's got pubes. And nobody will be having sex because they'll all be full up. They'll be like, shall we crack on with this family bag of crisps? That's what will be happening. That's what I want to watch. Dear. But I am a larger woman, but I also like a larger man. I like big men, like really big, you know. Not Channel 5 documentary big. They've got to be. I like to see them struggle in the summer, but they've got to be able to leave the house, you know. Let's just say I may or may not have been blocked by Rag and Bone Man on Twitter. That's the singer, not an actual Rag and Bone Man, by the way. But I like a big man. But recently I did. I copped off with a thinner man. I didn't want to get the night bus. And I thought, oh, I looked him up and down. I risk assessed. I looked him up and down and I thought, well, if he dies, he dies. And, I didn't really plan to see him again. So I went on top. I thought, fuck it, I don't need to see him. I went on top. Let it all go. I was having a lovely time, right? And after a couple, he looked quite scared, but that's normal. I went on top, and he was laying there, right? And I'm like swishing away, like, no, that's so sexy. And then after a couple of minutes, I started to feel my knees sinking down a little bit, and he started to sort of go like this and get a bit further away from me. And then I realised he had a memory foam mattress. And I was basically pounding him into this mattress. And he was becoming in bed and getting further and further away from me. Like quicksand. And I kept going. And then at one point I was on my own. When I finished myself off, you know. I had Wi-Fi and a sonic toothbrush. But do you remember that scene in the 80s, Operation, where the man's kind of... That's what it looked like. Anyway, yeah, he's waiting for me at the Airbnb. I thought I'd give him another go, because it's the same venue and he's still there. You've been absolutely lovely. Enjoy the rest of your evening. My name's Suzy Bennett. Thank you.